A very quick, easy, simple, one pan lasagna. If you want to know how I do it, stay tuned. So folks, the ingredients that we'll be using today, I've got some 5% fat lean beef steak mince. I've gone for mozzarella and mature. I will only be using 125 grams, so half of each. I'm going to mix it for the top. I've got a medium onion there that I've already chopped. I've got some Italian seasoning, some chopped garlic. I've also got creamy lasagna white sauce, red sauce, and some lasagna sheets. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this white sauce just yet, because I have got double cream. So I'm in two minds whether or not to use this or double cream, but I'll get there when I get there. But those are the ingredients. Let's get cooking. So folks, I've got my pan warming up and I'm just going to go in now with the beef mince. Get that whole thing in there. And let's just peel back the paper. We don't need that. Let's get that in the bin. And let's give this a good mix up, break it up. And what we're going to do is we're going to brown this mince off, and what we're going to do is we're then going to push it to one side of the pan, and then we're going to add our onions and garlic. So I will come back to you once I give this a little turn over and once it's starting to brown. See you in a sec. Okay folks, so I've let this go just for 2 minutes. Now we're going to come back in and we're going to give it a good mix up. As you can see there, it's started to brown. Lovely on the bottom there. Let's just give it a good mix up. Now I've put no oil in this pan because we don't need a lot, and the fat that is going to come out of it, that should be enough for the onions and the garlic to cook in. So yeah, just give that a mix up and I will come back to you again in another 2 minutes. See you in a sec. So folks, I've let this go and as you can see it's 98% the way there done. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move this mince to one side. Now if you haven't got a pan this size, you can just take the mince out, it's entirely up to you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with our onion. Get everything out of there that we can. Spread that round on this side of the pan. Just going to saute that down for a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in with around a teaspoon worth of garlic. Let's just go in with a bit there and a little bit here. And all we're going to do, just on this one side of the pan, we're just going to saute them onions, kind of cook out the vinegar within that garlic, but that should actually add a nice deeper little taste to it because the vinegar kind of acts with the same acid that red wine does. So we're just going to cook this out, saute maybe another 30 seconds or more, and then we're going to go in and we're going to mix it all together. Oh, happy days. So let's mix it up. Let's get that in there, get it well combined. smelling good already. And at this stage what I'm going to do is I'm going to add our tomato lasagna sauce. I'm going to get that in there. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a little bit of water to this jar. Give it a little shake, a little mix up. And we're going to go in with that as well. There's roughly about a tablespoon and a half there of water in that jar. Now all we're going to do is give this a good mix. Lovely. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in, surprise surprise, with a white sauce. I'm just going in with a white sauce. I was going to use double cream, but I'm thinking I've got this here, why not use it, make it like a real lasagna for people. And again what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add about a tablespoon of water. Give it another shake. And we're going to add that in as well. Lovely jubbly. And we're just going to give it a good mix. And then what we're going to do is cook it out for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then we'll go in with the pasta. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay folks, so this has been going for about 3 minutes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, I've just crushed and broke up some lasagna sheets, 6 in total. So I've just broke them up. Don't have to be precise, any shape will do. I'm just going to get it in there, get it mixed around. And then I'm going to go in with some Italian seasoning. It's not a lasagna without some Italian inspiration in there. Oh, straight away that seasoning. Lovely. And then all I'm going to do, so I've halved each pack of the cheese. So I've got 50 gram of the mature cheddar, and not 50 gram, I've got half of the mature cheddar, half of the mozzarella, 125 gram of each, and I'm just going to put that in. And I'm just going to spread this out on top, spread it around. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of salt, some cracked black pepper, and all I'm going to do, I'm going to turn down the heat. So currently at 9, I'm going to turn that down to 5. And I'm just going to pop the lid on, and I'm going to give that 5 minutes, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay folks, so it's been 5 minutes. Let's just take the lid off and see how it's looking. I think that's looking pretty good. That cheese hasn't melted, don't worry about that. At the moment I'm really looking at the sauce, just to see if it's a little bit, is it too watery, is it too thick? Because we're going to cook this for about another 15-20 minutes. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a little bit of water. So I'm going to add about 1/3 of a cup. It's about 1/3 of a cup of water there. Don't worry, there's enough pasta in this to absorb it, so don't worry about that. And I'm going to top this with more cheese anyway at the end, so don't worry about that. Yep, I'm going to replace the lid and we're going to cook that for about 15 minutes. I'll bring you back. See you in a sec. Okay folks, so it's been 15 minutes and I'm just going to take this lid off, move it to the back, and as you can see there, oh, I'll tell you something, the aroma is amazing. So as you can see, the cheese is kind of melted in there. Just look at that, glorious. And off camera, family had a taste and they want more cheese. So I'm here to delight. I've only got a small bowl of this, so I'm going to go in with the other 125 gram of cheese. Yep, what they want. Again, so there we got it. I'm just going to put the lid back on, melt this cheese down, and we'll get to the table and we'll give it a review. So I will see you at the table. So folks, here we have it at the table. I'm going to portion out mine and then the family are going to dig in and eat and do all that good stuff. So let's just go in for some. So if I'm knocking the camera there. Just look at that. Just get that up, get that in the bowl. Like I said, the rest of the family is going to be eating this. It's probably not the best spoon to be getting it out with, but there you are, not a problem. Look at that cheese pull, I don't know if you can see the cheese pull there. But it looks great. I'm pretty sure it's going to taste even better. So for me, I'm going to top mine with a couple of basil leaves, just because the rest of the family don't like basil. I do. And I'm also going to top mine with a few spring onions. These are optional, you don't need to add these. Don't forget there's basil in with the Italian seasoning. So yeah, that's mine. Let's have a closer look and let's get in for the review. So guys, girls, what do you make of that? I think it looks great, it smells great, the aromas around the kitchen are fantastic. Let's go in for a review. Let's just go for a little bit of everything again, shall we? Why not? So on there, I've got a bit of the cheese, a bit of the mince, a bit of the pasta, basil leaf, a bit of spring onion. Cheers folks. Oh yeah. The seasoning, that Italian seasoning, the oregano, the basil, the marjoram in there is superb. That fresh hit from the basil leaf straight out the garden. It's delicious. The pasta, I'd say, is about 95% of the way there. I like mine quite al dente, a little bit of a bite. So to me, that's spot on. Delicious, simple. Best thing is, I've only got one pan to clean and a couple of bowls. But that is one tasty, quick meal. The cost for this, so it's around £7, £7.80, £7.90 to make the whole thing with ingredients from Aldi. So that's easily going to go between 4 to 6 of us. So you're looking at, you know, anything from £1.50 to £2 a portion, which I think's pretty good. But yeah, it's a decent one. Here's one for the road. Cheers, folks. That is spot on. I'm going to go and enjoy this. Thank you for joining me on another video. And until next time, adios.